Welcome and welcome back, everyone. It's the Cosmic Awakening, and today's pick a card is a message meant for you. This is a timeless reading, meaning it is for you whenever you find it. Okay, so today we have three options. We have option 1 with pink sapphire, option 2 moonstone, and option 3 malachite. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Take another deep breath. Hold and exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome pile 1. If you chose pink sapphire, this is your reading. The number 44 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. 4 is the energy of structuring yourself. So you are either doing this, you're either structuring your life yourself right now, whatever that is. You could be either coming up with new routines, organizing yourself in a certain way, or coming up with plans, such as a plan for the future, a business plan, an investment plan, a savings plan, a budget plan. It could even be an exercise plan or a diet plan. Now, if you're not in this energy, the message is for you to get into this energy, because you are meant to now be working toward your stability, or this is something that you're working toward. Take what resonates, okay? 44 also means that you are surrounded by your archangels, and they're assisting you, they're guiding you, and they are surrounding you with divine love at this moment. And they're ready for you to ask them to help you in whatever way you find necessary. All you have to do is ask. You may be feeling overwhelmed right now, but pink sapphire, let's look at the pink sapphire now, because I was looking at the numbers. So there's an energy, when it comes to pink sapphire, there's an energy here of forgiveness, making the conscious choice to heal. And of course, when we make a conscious choice to heal, that comes with an amount of structure, right? That comes with a plan. When you choose to heal, what is your plan to heal? Okay, what do you have to do? Where do you start? You start with something small, okay? A small step, whether that be becoming more disciplined with what time you go to bed at night, whether that is making your bed in the morning if you haven't been doing that. It could be something as simple as those things, or, you know, it could be something as simple as drinking lemon water in the morning first thing when you wake up, or a glass of water, okay? Now, of course, these seem to be very simplistic things, but in the grand scheme of things, once you start doing one thing after the other and adding that each day. Now, the same can be said about meditation. Maybe it's a plan to start meditating, and you're the kind of person who says you can't be sitting there for a lengthy amount of time, and so you may want to start with 1 minute, 2 minutes at a time, 5 minutes, then go on to 10, right? You can maybe focus on the breathing part of meditation, and without getting into the meditation itself on one day, and then the next day you breathe, and then you sit there for 1 minute, and then 2 minutes. You know, it all depends. It's building on a structure that would become a stable structure in the future, a stable set of routines, if you will. And it's all about self-love as well. Now, tapping into this forgiveness energy, it could be about forgiving yourself little by little with the small things, right? There's something here about also acceptance and letting go. So it could even coming up with a plan to heal and accept and let go of something that has been hard to let go of. Now, this could be some guilt, some shame, a thought pattern, a behavioral pattern. It could even be not being able to forgive someone else, holding a grudge, or it could be not being able to forgive yourself, okay? There's an invitation here to love yourself and to feel the love that is surrounding you at this moment, to help you move forward, to help you heal. And, you know, there needs to be some discipline when it comes to our own healing. It is our responsibility. And so being a responsibility, it's also that we need to find the way that's going to work that can be consistent as well. How can we make our healing consistent in a way that it brings real healing, right? Okay. Sorry. So, yeah. First message meant for you. Now we're going to go on to the Beyond Lemuria. And you guys got full spectrum. So you're being invited to look at things from the bigger picture here. To see things from above. It's almost like a bird's eye view here. The number 26 could be relevant to you. And again, 2 plus 6 is another 8. So we already have angel number 88. You may be seeing 88 a lot, or maybe a number that you like for some reason. So again, it's reinforcing that idea that you need to heal, you need to forgive and move on from something so that your life can become more structured, so that you can move toward prosperity and financial stability and stability in all areas of your life, okay? And this comes also because I'm seeing the chakra system, your energy centers need aligning or healing. So you may need to do some form of energy healing or Reiki or something like that. But it's also about connecting the higher realms to this earthly plane, okay? It's about connecting through your crown chakra downloads and being able to manifest them into this reality and ground them here. Like, it's a sort of like creating heaven on earth by, you know, while at the same time you're honoring the nature's cycles and your own cycles, you're also going beyond the judgment of good and bad and the merging of duality. So someone got this energy in a pile that I read yesterday in the last upload. So you may want to go watch that pile, because it was about really ending the duality, you know, that persists, and creating a unified idea that will create a unified front as well. So it's not taking sides, it's more of integrating both sides of whatever that is, okay? There's a lot going on in the world about duality, and it's about ending that duality and, you know, merging the two in a way that they integrate shadow and light and all of those things, working together, okay? This is also about connecting to your ancestors. So I see ancestors coming through because I'm seeing these skulls here in the ground. So your ancestors are definitely coming through. And I do believe the message coming to you today is coming from your own ancestors, okay? Your ancestors and the archangels. So you're connected to both. And there's something here about you being in this energy right now, whether you're aware of this or not, of this really fertile soil here. And this fertile soil that you are now standing in, for whatever reason, you've created this, by the way. This is something that you've created, and it's there for you. It's in your energy. It's the potential right now for something to grow, okay? And I'm seeing exponential growth here. But it's like you need to connect the lower realms with the higher realms here, is what I'm seeing. And it's about embracing and honoring the full spectrum of life. It's being practical, but also considering your spiritual side, or being spiritual and also considering your practical side. Whichever spectrum you're more leaning toward, you need to find a balance and go and get the other end of the spectrum here. Some of you may need to connect with nature, and some of you may need to connect more with your higher self. If you're, let's say, very connected with nature and not connected with your higher self, then you need to connect with your higher self, with spirit, with whatever you believe in, with the universe, okay? And also spending time in nature will help you with that. But for those of you who are very connected to your higher self and you tend to spend more time up here, there's an invitation for you to come back down to earth and really feel earth and its vibration. And there's a wisdom as well in the soil, so to speak, metaphorically, but literally. There's this vibration you also need to consider here, because you may be not grounded enough. So if you feel like you're not grounded enough, ground yourself by walking barefoot in nature, or going for a hike, or going to the ocean, and, you know, walking with your feet on the sand, whatever that is for you, or walking barefoot in grass, whatever works for you to connect to the vibration, because, you know, you are incarnated on this earth right now in this body, and your body needs to function so that you can bring down all these downloads and make them, and really ground those as well. Because, you know, if they stay up there in the ether, they're not really serving you on this plane. And there are things that you're meant to manifest for yourself. You are meant to live a really good life here, material wise, but there may be too much of this going on up here, and you need to be able to kind of build a solid foundation while you're here, okay? That is a big message coming forward. So if you're a very highly spiritual person, you're being invited to take care of the practical side of life right now. We have Archangel Raphael. So one of the archangels that is with you right now is Archangel Raphael, okay? This is the strongest, and it makes sense with this healing energy here, okay? Because Archangel Raphael is the master healer. And he says, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So what he's saying is that he is helping you heal maybe, or maybe even seal a physical ailment here, okay? And it's very specific. It's saying a physical challenge you're dealing with, and you are being helped by Archangel Raphael to heal that physical ailment. And now it could be that the reason why you're having to deal with this health issue, whether it's physical, emotional, psychological, mental, or, you know, spiritual, again, it goes back to this balance. If you are too much in the ethers, you need to ground yourself. If you're too grounded and not enough in the ethers, there's an imbalance here. And so it's about bringing things back to balance. It's doing whatever you're not doing enough of, and you will know what that is, okay, in your specific case. We have dietary change. Okay, so here's something very specific, all right? So this seems to be very earthly. So for those of you very, very spiritual people, I'm seeing there needs to be an improvement in your diet. You're not paying enough attention to that because you seem to be very, very immersed or very connected to the higher realms, to the point where you don't care what you eat. For others of you, it could be that you are working so much on your finances that you're not paying enough attention to your nutrition. So it says something about improving your diet, and your life will also improve. Okay, whatever that means for you, you will be nudged in the right direction when it comes to the right diet for you. Okay, you will be nudged in the right direction is what this is saying here. Okay, we got the womb. All right, so yeah, and we saw fertile soil there. So some of you could literally be pregnant watching this, not everyone. Or some of you could be called to start a project, or you have started some form of project here, okay, with that womb energy there. There is this energy of conception, something started, and starting. And again, that seems like a seed, and we did see the fertile soil there, and I'm seeing the Merkaba. So there's something higher that you will be grounding here on earth. It's coming from the higher realms. Now this could be a special high-level spiritual child. It could be a project that you're meant to ground here that is being communicated to you through your crown chakra, okay? And it's in this womb phase where you are in the conception phase. So if you're feeling like you should be more advanced with this, or if it's a project, then that is just an illusion. You're exactly where you need to be because it needs time. Same as a baby 9 months in the womb. You need time for this to become something, to create that stable foundation so it doesn't shake when it grows, okay? Yeah, there's something here that you're mothering. For some of you, there's a message here that you need to eat better because you are pregnant, or you need to eat better to prepare your body for pregnancy. If you have children, you need to pay attention to what your children are eating. There may need to be some dietary change there for their behavior to improve, for their feelings to improve, even for their emotions, because they could be, something about what they're eating could be making their emotions unstable. This could also go for you. Whatever you're eating could make you unstable. It could be provoking hormonal instability, or that could in turn be creating some kind of reaction, psychological reaction in you. Okay. So sometimes the change you need is much more simple than we think, and it doesn't depend on pills or, there's the simple changes that seem simple, but they're actually, whatever we put into our body, it means a lot, okay? It means something. It is not every single thing we put into our body will have a reaction from our body, from our soul, from our emotions, from our mind, okay? Because, look, if you put sugar into your system, or caffeine, or, other things, right? Other things like alcohol, or things like heavier things, right? It's going to mess with our chemicals in the brain, right? And that in itself is going to have us feeling very different, like the highs and the lows as well. Like if you get a high, it feels good. It doesn't last. It doesn't last for long. For those of you who know, you know, right? Even if it's with sugar, there's a sugar high, then there's a sugar crash. On the other side of everything we consume, there is a high that normally doesn't last long, and then there is a low that then lasts longer. And so let's say you are very stable here, okay? And you start consuming something that gives you this high, right? Whatever that is. It could be carbs, it could be bread, right? It could be, because simple carbs, they turn into sugar anyways in our system, and alcohol also turns into sugar. It's a similar energy. But anyway, as I was saying, it gives you that, it solves a temporary problem, right? And it gives you this high. But then when you come back from the high, you don't come back here, you go down there, right? So that is the problem with any kind of substance that will mess with our brain chemicals. And so there needs to be some kind of detox here, and I'm seeing getting back to basics. Getting back to basics. Yes, there is a time that is tough in this detox process, okay? And but once you get over that time, you see, it takes 7 weeks to build a habit. It takes 7 weeks to break a habit. If you can be consistent with something for 7 weeks, then you're already winning. It means that first of all, recognizing a problem, you're already winning. It's halfway there, right? And then the other half is, let's say 25% will be you taking action for 7 weeks and really sticking it out and really toughing it out. Now, this could also be, untidiness. This could be any bad habit, right? Or even a codependent relationship. You taking, okay, where am I codependent? What can I do to fight codependency here? What are those small steps that I can take? Okay, what do I need to do? Let go of control. Why? Because it is keeping me, all this control is keeping me from living my best life, and it's like disempowering me when it comes to really going after the things that I want to go after, as I'm worried about this other situation that I have no control over, but I'm still trying to control, right? It's whatever this looks for you. I think I can get into this more, if you're someone wanting to get more in depth of the spiritual implications and even the physical implications. I did grow up on, I heard a lot about addiction as I was growing up, because my mother did work with recovering addicts, and so I know how, drugs work in the brain, or, even substances as legal as sugar or tobacco, or, well, not tobacco, but nicotine, right? And even so, yeah, I can get into I did the connection. I have connected the dots long time ago, even to the spiritual implications of this. So I can do a video on that if you're interested, and if you are, let me know in the comment section, okay? Or email me if you don't want to comment in the comment section. It's too private, that's fine. And the things that you want to ask about this. And so this may even be a message for those of you who are considering dabbling into these realms, okay? Because whatever it does to the brain, it then is, it's not impossible, but it's a lot harder to then exit. Right? But it's possible. It's all possible. And it's baby steps. It's baby steps, and it's consistency. So, of course, there is substance abuse, but there is codependency. There is also behavior patterns that we keep repeating that at the end of the day are not conducive to our best life. It really makes a difference between what we can achieve, because we all have this potential, right? And so these things can get in the way. And of course, we all have our addictions. None of us are free from addictions. It's about, if anything, we want to control something, it's our addictions, right? It is like if we have this tendency to control, and that is addictive, then, and it's obsessive and all of that, then what the very thing we need to control is the thing that we're not trying to control or keep under control, okay? Like, I'm going to give an example. Like, I know for people who smoke, right? It's those first 5 minutes when you want a cigarette, right? You want a cigarette, and it's those first 5 minutes of wanting the cigarette and grabbing it that makes the difference. If you can get over those first 5 minutes, then it's a lot easier for you not to grab it. So you have to really be strong for 5 minutes. Now, this seems very simplistic, but sometimes knowledge really is power. So you having this knowledge, even if to try it, it's already worth it, because there's something here that's messing with your stability, and it has something to do with something you need to heal. And it could be that you need to start by forgiving yourself, because it could be even someone here. I'm seeing someone, I'm not seeing everyone here. You could be self-harming by way of an addiction, okay? Any addiction, okay? And so it could be that you're feeling guilty about something, and maybe you weren't even guilty of anything, right? I mean, when are we even ever guilty? You have to do something that you're really guilty for. But people can feel guilt because it was passed on to them without them having done anything. It could be something coming from childhood and the way you've interpreted things. Now, there could be even something genetic, but what I'm seeing here is that there's something you can do on a spiritual level that will help you manage your addictions in a way that, working to keep them at bay and understanding how they work, you understand how you can overcome them. It is a process. Healing is a process. Are we ever fully healed as human beings? No. And we're always in the process of healing, because we're not perfect, and we're never going to be perfect in this lifetime, right? And so it's a process. And understanding that it's a process, all we can do is work to improve, work to heal, right? Without putting too much of a pressure on our healing at the same time, also accepting ourselves, but always trying to do better, right? And this is what this whole message is about. And again, this energy of this mother energy is an energy of forgiveness in itself. It is an energy of forgiveness in itself. It's almost like mothering yourself, being the mother you didn't have, or give yourself forgiveness. Mother yourself for a second here. Because there's something that could be very wounded in you. It could be a mother wound. It doesn't have to be like a trauma associated to your mother or a mother figure, but it doesn't have to be. But it did something to you on a soul level that you're now healing from. For some of you, you experienced something in your mother's womb that wasn't under her control. It was something that was going to happen anyway, and it was meant to set you in a certain direction for some kind of healing and growth in a certain direction, or something to do with your mission. But there's a rebirth going on here for you. There's a rebirth going on here for you. And your angelic team and Archangel Raphael are acting as this protective womb for you now to reinvent yourself, to recreate your life, to rewrite the life that you want to rewrite here. So, of course, I'm speaking to a lot of people, so each one of you are going to have your own thing resonating here with this entire message. And I do believe that the more the channel grows in terms of subscribers, I believe the messages get lengthier and more detailed and more variant in terms of all the things that could be here. So take what resonates for you and take the base message of what you should do based on what you're going through. Well, not what you should do, what would help you. Let's put it that way. So there's something here about nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, and loving yourself here. And there's something about Mother Earth as well. There's a connection here to Mother Earth here that's going to help you. spending more time in nature is really, really very therapeutic for you. And now there's also a need to honor the feminine, your feminine side, okay? Maybe you've been in a go-getter energy and now you need to pull back and get into your feminine energy of manifesting, attracting things toward you and using your intuition more. Okay? Okay. That's what I'm getting from these cards. Let's see what else we have for you. We have Aquarius, so you could have Aquarius in your chart. If you make these changes here, these changes that you need to make in your life, there's something powerful and innovative that you're going to come up with that's going to help other people on a larger scale. Your own healing path is going to help you inspire other people to heal. Or whatever you've been through, you're going to find like an innovative solution for people who haven't found solutions in other ways of doing things. So you're meant to do something very different, very unique, very out there, very futuristic almost. It's something maybe not everyone is going to understand right now, maybe only in 50 years, but it's some seed that you're starting here that's going to be an innovation in the future. Let's say you're a doctor and you're going to innovate, or if you're not a doctor, you're going to do something and you're going to give other doctors an idea that is going to help innovate something. And this could be about putting yourself out there in some way. Now, you could have Aquarius in your chart, of course, but there's something here that you're going to do for your own healing that you're going to share here with someone, and then it's going to be shared on a larger scale. Unless you already have a platform, or unless you're thinking of creating a platform here, someone else may share this if it's not you. Yes, and it's something about your transformation and metamorphosis. It's something about your transformation and metamorphosis. The flamingo may hold significance to you, the butterfly, but you're changing a lot right now. There's a lot about you changing or needing to change something. The number 25 could be relevant, as well as the number 7. The number 7 is a spiritual metamorphosis, because the number 7 is very spiritual and it's very internal. It's going on very under the surface. It's not a change that people are seeing right now. It's going on within you. It's whatever you put into your body, whatever you think. It's very internal. The number 46 could also be relevant, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. Okay. You guys got lepidolite. Transition, release, and change. You're definitely transitioning, changing, metamorphosing to release and change ultimately into, you're reinventing yourself. Absolutely. Because, you know, this energy of Aquarius is the energy of invention. And it's a future you. This is the future you that is being, but right now you're in this phase of you're transitioning and you need to release something. And it says change is coming. Change is coming. And lepidolite is the perfect crystal to help you with those transitions. So if you're transitioning, get some lepidolite. It will help you if you're into crystals. And by becoming aware of bad habits and patterns. See, I can't make this up. So it's about you becoming aware of bad habits and patterns here. You can release them to make room for new ones that sustain a healthy lifestyle. Yes. Lepidolite helps us let go of attachments to old behaviors and addictions. Yes, so that's the process you're going through, or you should go through. Whatever, you feel this already if this is your pile. If not, choose another pile, of course. Clearing away emotional ties to the stories we tell ourselves. Okay. Lepidolite encourages self-love on all levels. Yes. Even if we need to step away from our current way of doing things to establish that trust. Write the story you want to live. See, this is all we've been talking about. You could have Libra in your chart, or Neptune or Jupiter in Libra. Doesn't have to be very specific like that, but it could be that you have these in your chart. What else do we have for you? The Fates. Okay, you guys could be star seeds, but again, this is that energy of the star, and that's the Aquarius energy here. So you're changing on a very deep level, and very radically so, and very powerfully so. This change is meant to happen. The number 17 and the star energy is that energy of healing. Healing so that you can reach your goals, so that you can have your wish fulfillment. And this is the path that you're on. There's almost like a promise here that if you work to heal, if you really take these steps seriously, the change will be so powerful that you will not only heal, but you will also be on the path toward achieving your highest goals in life, your dreams coming true here. Now, if you're a starseed, if you feel you're a starseed, go ahead and check out my starseed pick-a-cards, because I'm seeing that as well. There's a lot of healing going on for you through this transformation, and you are being invited to really take responsibility for your healing. See, it's almost like life seems like it's upside down, but it says a rebirth is assured. So you're being rebirthed. You're going through a death and a rebirth, and it's happening due to a need for healing and change. 5 being the number of change. Again, that energy of change. You are changing. Things are changing, and you're going to start over again is what I'm seeing here. A rebirth. A reinventing yourself, re-editing, all of those things, right? Change is coming. There is a lot of change in your energy right now. Okay, so I don't know what you saw up until now because this got interrupted here, but as I was saying, you could be a starseed. If you are, go ahead and check out my starseeds pick a card. But this is again telling me this energy here. The 17 is the star energy, and the star energy is that energy of healing and achieving your goals. So what this whole reading is saying is that you're at the beginning stages of something, and it has to do with your healing, and that's why things are maybe not progressing as fast as you would like, because you're meant to create a stable foundation of healing here. Because what this healing is doing, if you take the plunge, if you accept the challenge to heal, where you're leading, where you're going is wish fulfillment. Because the star is that energy of wish fulfillment and healing. And wish fulfillment because of healing. And we have the bat spirit. So right now things may seem a little bit upside down. You could have Aquarius or Pisces in your chart. You could also have Gemini or Virgo, okay? But right now you're seeing things a little bit upside down. Like life is a little bit upside down for you. But what's going on actually is you are seeing things from a different perspective, and you're being rebirthed into a new perspective in life. And that's going to open you up to achieving your goals and those dreams, those long-term goals, those dreams that you have for yourself. But it all starts with accepting the challenge to heal right now, okay? And that will bring the change and the rebirth that you are wanting and needing so badly. Now we have Moonstone. So something about the next full moon could hold some relevance to you here. I'm seeing this wolf. I'm not ignoring this wolf. So there's something about you being a lone wolf, or setting off on a different path, and it feels lonely, possibly. But it's also about following your intuition here. So again, heal and follow your intuition is the way forward to your destiny, to what is destined for you, which is healing and achieving your goals and reaching your dreams, basically here. Now, you may have to do this on your own because other people are not on the same path as you are. Again, I'm seeing that book, The Road Less Traveled. It's in my suggestions in the description box. And this is for a new beginning here. Following your intuition toward a new beginning, and a lot of change in your life right now is what I'm seeing, okay? Door to spirit. Rely on spirit. Connect with spirit for this. Meditate. Connect to your higher self right now is what you're being invited to do here. And with this number 32 here, the number 32 is that number of winning at life. And again, the 3 plus the 2 is a 5. So change that is leading to you towards success and winning at life here. You're meant to win at life. This is the energy that you're in, okay? But you may need, energy healing. You may be connected to Merlin in some way. But I'm definitely seeing powerful manifestors here, and you could even learn about energy healing and do it on yourself, for yourself, and for others even. But right now, you may need some energy healing, and Archangel Raphael is here to assist you with your energy healing as well. So we have the Ace of Swords. It's like you're seeing the truth of what needs to be done right now. You're seeing the truth of your whole situation, actually. And seeing the truth of your whole situation, again, is that first step to want to heal, to want to recover, to want to keep, addictions under control, to want to change. Because you want, again, that Ace of Swords is an energy of victory, is an energy of conquering the toxicity in your life and moving forward without it. It's cutting it out. It's that energy of cutting it out after you see the truth. It's like you're getting this epiphany. I'm seeing Uranus energy with this Aquarius and the sword here. You're getting this epiphany about where you're at and what needs to be done right now. You're seeing the truth of your situation, and you should see that as actually your intuition speaking volumes to you. The truth about what has been holding you back, Five of Wands, what has been creating challenges and stalls and keeping you stuck. Have you been paying too much attention to the competition and not enough competing with yourself, is the energy here. You're seeing the truth behind your current challenges and struggles, okay? And because of that, we have, again, the Six of Wands, which is this energy of the 32. It is not a 32, but it is the energy. It's actually, I think the Six of Wands is actually card number 32 in a tarot, okay? I actually do think it is. And so, again, it's a victory over your challenges, victory over blocks and obstacles, because you're seeing the truth of what's going on truly within you. It's like you're getting this vision, like this flash into your subconscious, and you're seeing the truth of what's going on with you, what is unhealthy and what needs to be healed. And because of that, you're going to overcome some challenges here because you weren't aware of what needed to be healed here. Justice will be made. This means creating a balance. And again, these swords have been coming up so much in readings in different piles. These very same cards here. So you could have Libra in your chart, doesn't have to be. But again, you're balancing the scales right now. There needs to be, the scales will be balanced. Victory will be served. If you're having a court case, by the way, you're going to win this court case. You're going to overcome the challenges, the strife, and you're going to win this court case because the truth is on your side, is what I'm seeing here. The truth is on your side, and if you're going through a court case, this will be very healing because you're going to win this case because the truth is on your side and justice will be served. And justice is on your side. Okay? For others of you, you just the fact that you're overcoming your strife, your obstacles, your challenges is going to balance out karma and dharma for you. It's going to balance out your energy. It's going to set the record straight. I'm seeing setting the record straight, okay? We have Eight of Earth. So it's again putting in that work, that daily work, okay? Day in, day out, putting in the work to heal, practical steps to heal. Okay, what do I need to do? First thing I wake up, drink water, make my bed, maybe lemon water. Okay, then I meditate, then I journal, then I take the dog for a walk, or maybe that's the first thing you do, is go for the walk with the dog. I don't know. Change the dog's water or the cat's water. Do they need to eat? Feed the cat, feed the dog, right? And then, maybe tidy things up a little bit. Whatever your routine is, go to the gym and then eat something, or eat something and go to the gym. What am I eating? What am I eating, right? What am I putting into my body? Is this creating a balance or an imbalance in my body? What am I putting into my mind? Is this creating a balance or an imbalance in my thoughts, right? It's like an overall assessment, analyzing your life each day. Like if you go through your day and just go through a normal day, okay? Just this exercise coming up. Go through a normal day and journal about everything you did in that day. Don't change anything, right? And then read it at night and then write down the changes next to each of the things you did that you want to be doing, or you want to see that you should be doing, because that is unhealthy, right? Even if it's unhealthy interactions with people, and then maybe research what you can do to change those interactions or to move away from them altogether, right? It's interesting. Actually, you know what, guys? I just, if you're watching this pile, I'm going to ask you guys, whoever wants to do this exercise with me, and then we may do a series of videos on this where I analyze this for you guys. And so I'm going to help you guys with this, and then we're going to help other people who are watching. So what we're going to do, guys, if you want my help, and I want to do this with you guys because it just, in the middle of this pile, I got called to do this with you guys. What I want you guys to do, whoever's interested in doing this, okay? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to respond to everyone's emails, but I'll try my best. So, you know, first come, first serves. What I'm going to ask you guys to do is tomorrow, after you watch this video, you start writing down your whole day on a piece of paper or in your computer or wherever you want to, and then you email me. Sorry, and then at night I want you guys to write down the changes next to that, okay? And we're going to start a series of videos on this. I'm going to maybe read someone's out, or more than one of you. I'm going to read them out for people to maybe feel if they resonate with it or not. We're going to do some work here with you guys. This is like coaching for whoever's interested. I'm going to do this coaching with maybe 1, 2, or 3 of you. So, you know, whoever sends this the quickest, and maybe in the future I'll be able to do more of you. But well, this is something I do in my spiritual coaching and counseling sessions anyway, but what I'm going to invite you guys to do, if you want to share it with me and we can share it in a video, I don't need to say names or anything in that video. It doesn't really matter if you don't want to. But what I'm inviting you guys to do is write down on a piece of paper your day, right? And then next to each thing, what I want you to do is to develop and say, okay, I did this, but I think I should have done this. And then explain why you should have done that based on the research you did to have done that, okay? Or your own knowledge or whatever that is. Because we do a lot of things that we know we shouldn't do. And then I want you to send that to me via email. And then the next day, I want you to start changing the first thing on your list first thing in the morning. And then the next day, you change the first thing and the second thing that you wanted to change. And then the next day you change the first, the second, and the third thing until you've changed everything. And then you see how you feel. And then I want you to journal each day how you're feeling about those changes. Okay, everything, the good and the bad. And then how you're feeling about those changes as time goes by. And basically after 7 weeks, what I want you to do is look at the changes and see how you feel now after you've implemented all these changes. But day 2, day 3, day 4, you need to keep the first change, the second change, the third change, all the same, and just change the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, you know, as you go on. Whatever, maybe you don't have that much to change, and then you only have to maintain 3 changes for the course of 7 weeks, okay? So, interesting thing that came up for pile number 1, okay, if you're watching it this far, and it will be interesting to work with you guys on this and share this with other people. I do believe this will help a lot of people to see how you guys are doing with these changes. And yeah, and then we can think of other ways of taking this even further. So interesting. This reading is becoming so interesting here. So we have patience. Yeah, be patient with your process and do it every day. With this 8 of Pentacles, I'm seeing 8 days of the week, but we only have 7. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's giving me that week energy, the weekly energy. Week in, week out. You need to be patient for 7 weeks. Whatever changes you're trying to operate, you have to do this for 7 weeks, okay? 8 of Pentacles for 7 weeks. 8 weeks maybe. The work you put into this is going to pay off in divine timing. It's the more you commit to this, the quicker this will happen for you, is what divine timing is telling me here. The more you put into this, the more work you put into this, the quicker things will change for you. So it's up to you. What this is telling me is that it's up to you. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. The number 14 again goes to a 5, right? Change, change, change. We have 5, 5, 5 already. So angel number 555. Let me see what number's there. That's a 7. Angel number 555. Okay. And then we have 10 of persist, be patient, and get your reward. 10 of Cups. Then you'll be a lot happier with yourself, okay? I see something here, Five of Swords, about you overcoming strife externally and internally. So there's this internal chatter going on in your mind that is toxic, that is in turn attracting toxic situations around you that are on the same level, okay? Because it seems like you're attracting an energy, unknowingly so, that is combative around you. You are going to overcome this energy around you, because I do see the Six of Wands underneath this Five of Swords here. You will overcome the mental battle going on within you, and you will overcome the external battle going on around you with anyone, even like these erratic, chaotic energy around you that could have something to do with the energy that you are currently in, okay? And that needs healing, and that will heal. Things will feel balanced here. But again, you may go a little bit back and forth during this healing process. There's going to be times you feel good about this process, other times you don't feel so good about it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what you guys send me, because I know someone here is going to want to embark on this adventure, and it's going to be very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to do some online coaching with you guys to share with others and to help others as well, inspire others with your own stories, your own journeys. Okay, so let's see what the Astro Dice have for us today for additional messages. Okay, so this is actually good for tropical and Vedic astrology. Whatever you follow, this will be true for you. So we have Capricorn, Neptune, and the 11th house. What an interesting combo. What an interesting combo. Capricorn and Neptune energy, they couldn't be more different. This is so interesting. In the 11th house. So. It's about, you're seeing through illusions when it comes to what projects you've been involved in and what friendships you entertain. You're going to see through illusions here when it comes to your friendships and long-term goals. There's going to be some changes when it comes to your friendships and long-term goals. You're going to cut through any illusions here, okay? And I do see you're going to start structuring yourself and structuring your future plans in a way that works more effectively in this 3D arena, in the material world, in this earthly plane, okay? And also a way to forge forward with your dreams and goals is to take a very practical leadership energy forward, okay? You need to be the leader of your healing, the leader of the changes you want to see in your life. And maybe you're going to be, because with this Capricorn 11th house energy, you're going to be seen, you're going to be visible, and you're going to lead people away from illusion by helping them in some big way here. You could be getting a big following, because Capricorn is that 10th house energy of visibility, and 11th house is the following, is support, is people really getting on board with you because they see you as a friend, as a higher level friend here that will help guide them, is what I'm seeing here. So big energies for you guys, pile number one. And yeah, I hope to hear from you guys and see what you have to say in the comments if this resonated. If it did not resonate, absolutely choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. It's been a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose this moonstone energy and the number 37, this is your reading. This is the message that is meant for you. So the number 37 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. It seems like you're closing a big cycle and starting a new one, showing me that you're in a transition phase right now. With this moonstone here, it seems like you're getting some kind of download or epiphany here, because I'm seeing tower energy, maybe through a dream, or you're getting downloads of thoughts here through your crown chakra from the higher realms here. And you are either learning to access your intuition, or you have been using your intuition in a very big way, or you are being invited to do this, to use your intuition, to follow your intuition, to learn to identify what is intuition and what is not. But you're getting insight, okay? You may be getting some kind of epiphany, some light bulb moment, you may be doing some brainstorming even. You're about to have some form of breakthrough here, and accessing your inner wisdom, or you're becoming wiser, or you're becoming aware of your wisdom here. Something going on about you following your inner voice is very important with this pile here, okay? You could work well with the cycles of the moon, or you are being invited to work with the cycles of the moon here. High heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. So this is an energy that is available to you. And we have the number 6, Venusian energy, attracting in abundance, attracting in love. And it's higher love. It is divine love energy here. It's the energy that you're either stepping into or you're being invited to step into, okay? It's also about selflessness. It's about the death of the ego. It's about spiritual compassion. It's about oneness through the heart-centered bliss of the heart chakra. You know, the heart chakra is the one that everyone shares the same one, and you either choose to connect to it or you choose not to connect to it, okay? Or you are connected to it or you're not connected to it for whatever reason. You're closed off to it or not for whatever reason you choose or happened to you that made you disconnect for whatever reason, okay? But this is an energy of a higher level healing going on for you here. And because of this higher level healing, you're having an epiphany, or because of an epiphany, you're opening up to higher healing. You're breaking down the walls around your heart. I see you in this energy of gratitude, or Spirit telling you that this is the energy that you need to step into, the energy of gratitude, because that will be the energy that is like the key. Things like gratitude and forgiveness are keys, right? Look at them as keys, and they are keys to unlock the door that is in between you and your blessings. Well, let's put it this way, between lower vibration you, experiencing guilt, shame, worry, anxiety, fear, right? And it's that little key that unlocks you to love, joy, and the rest, right? And so when you turn that key of gratitude, either it could be by use of thinking how grateful you are for whatever this and this and this that you have in your life, rather than the things you don't have, right? And so by turning that key, by keeping maybe a gratitude journal, or by okay, so this is interesting. Pile number 1 got an assignment, whoever wants to follow the assignment, okay? As I said, of course, you guys are many. Thank goodness we're reaching a lot of people here who need these messages, but you're so many that I'm going to try and do this as a series, okay? And now, pile number 1 got one assignment. If you want to go check that out, go and check that out if you felt called to it. But your assignment would be a gratitude journal. For those of you wanting to embark on this adventure with me, I may make a series of videos where I'm going to read out your experiences with gratitude. So the assignment that I have for you guys, for those of you who are not doing this already, or if you want to share what you've been doing so far with gratitude here, okay? It goes for both. Now, this could be something new or something that you've been doing that you're sharing, and I want to share how this is working for you as well. So, gratitude journal, buy a nice journal that you really like. You could even decorate it whichever way you want. Make it really artsy if you're someone artsy, with stickers and nice calligraphy, you know, whatever you want to do with it, whatever colors you want to add to it. You know, the more the merrier. But anyway, my part of the suggesting the assignment to you, or maybe this is something you're doing already, it doesn't matter. You have on the left side and the right side. When you open the book, daily you have a left side and a right side. On the left side, I want you to write down 3 things you're grateful for, or more, okay? If you can find more, of course. We always can find many things we can be grateful for. And on the right side, I want you to write 3 things that you would like to achieve. 1 to 3 things that you would like to achieve in the future, okay? Because you see, gratitude is like a platform. And the more grateful you are, the more that platform keeps going up. And it's a platform that's leveraging you actually to achieve the things you want to achieve, okay? So let's do that exercise, and you know, maybe I'll only be able to get to 2 or 3 of you, or maybe more, and we can share here on the channel. You don't have to put your name on it. You can put your name on it. You can identify yourself. It may be that we even turn this into a series where we record, or we do this live, or I don't know how we can do this, or I'll just read it out for other people if you want to embark on this experience with me. But anyway, as I was saying, if you want to share this with me, you can send me your logs after, let's say, a week or a month, And then we go from there, where then you tell me each day how you're feeling about your progress. So we have 3 things to be grateful for, 1 or 2 things, 3 things you want to achieve, and how you felt that day about your progress with raising your vibration. Okay, so these are 3 things for those 2. So we can do like what you're grateful for on this side, what you want to achieve, and on the bottom here, notes about how, you know, you see this is helping you, how this is helping you. And then we can share it on here on the channel. And I'm going to think about how, because this just sprung in pile number 1. So all of a sudden this other assignment sprung for whoever wants to embark in this in pile number 2, and, you know, share with the collective so we can all share our experiences, inspire each other, and heal, and prove that these things actually work, right? And so, wow, I'm getting a little bit lost here, but I feel a lot of you are going to want to do this because it's going to help you and a lot of people. And so, yeah, the power of gratitude is very healing. Sorry, I'm getting I feel we're very connected here to spirit today. So my body's having responses here. But anyway, this energy here is the energy also of Dharma and joy. So I feel that's the energy that you're stepping into and you're working toward. Absolutely. Stepping into and working toward. Now, let's see. I just want to place this one here and this one here. Okay. Maybe like that. Let's move those out of the way so we can have more space for all the cards, because there are a few. All right, so we have Aurora. So someone here's name could be Aurora, or you watched that movie Sleeping Beauty, or something about the sunrise could be significant to you. This one says you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Yes, you are meant to inspire other people, absolutely. And they may not understand what you're doing right now. It may seem threatening to them. They may at first have a strong negative reaction, but that's because you're triggering something inside them. But they will soon follow suit. They will soon even be grateful for what you're doing and feel inspired and side with you if they've been against you. Okay, we have marriage. So for some of you, you are coming into this energy of extreme healing, and because of that you're attracting in either, okay, so if you're married already, your marriage is going to improve if this is something that you want. If you're not married, it seems like, and you want to get married, this is attracting in that energy of marriage for you as you are opening your heart chakra here and working with this energy of gratitude is leading you toward this energy of marriage here. Is focusing on the positive rather than on the negative is really going to put you in this energy of marriage, or improving your marriage, or taking things to the next level if you're in a partnership, or attracting in a partner to get married to. Okay, the heart, again, it's all because your heart energy is changing. The way you are working on healing your heart with the energy of gratitude is really going to lead you in this direction, is what I'm feeling. If you're already doing this, then they're telling you that it's working. If you're not doing this, you're being nudged to do this. Okay, step into your heart energy and make these changes. Do this gratitude work, and it's going to lead you in the direction that you want within your marriage, or to take things to that level, or to attract someone with whom you could have that energy, that life with, that daily higher level commitment life, whether that means getting like a love celebration in nature that has nothing to do with signing documents, or whether that's something more traditional like signing a document. Okay, the number 31 could be relevant. I'm super thirsty, guys, through pile number 2. So you guys may need to hydrate and drink more water, okay? It's like your heart is your home, okay? And I'm seeing these 2 in a boat here. That's reminding me of The Notebook. So maybe that movie means something to you, The Notebook. Or there is a notebook-worthy kind of love that you are going to experience, or you are experiencing now. Something about writing things in a notebook, again, is coming up here. It's also about awakening your heart here. It's also about remembering a time when your heart was first awakened. So if you felt like that energy where you're not feeling very, your heart being activated, you may want to go back and remember that time where your heart was touched by someone in some very special way, and when your heart awakened. There may need to be a remembrance of that as well. But there's an expansion of your heart energy, of your love energy, and with that, there's a lot of abundance that's going to be magnetized toward you. And, you know, what I'm seeing here as well is that you are being encouraged to move past everything life threw at you that tangled and knotted and created this web around your heart and kept it from feeling and experiencing love truly. It's like there needs to be an disentanglement from all those things that are keeping your heart from vibrating at its highest its highest expression. Because this is where your wealth lies. This is where you're going to feel your wealth is. It's like this energy of really understanding that first the wealth lies in the heart and the heart space, and feeling this energy of love. It's not about material goods. It's not about money. But interestingly enough, by tapping into the wealth of the heart, that also opens up the energy of abundance and prosperity in material terms, because I'm seeing all this wheat around. So by allowing your heart to open and expand without expectations, okay? Without expectations, without overgiving, it's just opening yourself up to receiving the love that wants to come your way, is also opening the abundance that wants to come your way in form of a harvest, whether that means, you know, your plants growing, or your money coming in, or more love coming into your marriage, or a marriage, someone who will be a marriage partner, okay? Wow, very deep messages coming through today. Neptune, dreams. Okay, so it is possible that you've seen your marriage in your dreams, or you're going to be married to the person of your dreams, or your marriage is going to turn into this dream here just through the energy of gratitude, or just by being grateful. You're going to have the marriage that you dreamt of. There's a level of self-sacrifice here, so I'm seeing a death of the ego. Because in allowing the ego to fall away, you are inviting this higher level wealth into your life that is then going to open up all the things you're worried about not having are actually going to come to you when you're not worried about them. And there is some subconscious trigger working within you that is keeping you stuck away from this energy. And it's like you're going to uncover what that is once you work on gratitude, or keep working on gratitude. It's going to come to you. You're going to maybe get a dream about something with a vision to see through the confusion, to see beyond the veil. Setting intentions. You may want to set intentions. As I was saying, on the gratitude journal, on one side you write down the things you're grateful for. On the left side, on the right side, then you set the intention. Or you can swap this, okay? It can be left side, right side. It's wherever you want to. Because left side is receiving and the right side is giving. So if you want to give gratitude on the right side and receive the things you want, put them on the left side, okay? It's whatever works for you, whatever you believe in. Setting intentions. So while you're grateful for the things you have, at the same time, right afterwards, you also set the intentions for the things that you want, okay? And that will set you on the right path. Number 22. But also, 2 + 2 is 4. It means structure yourself after you set the intentions. Start taking the practical steps to make those intentions happen. Because one thing is how the universe is working for you. Another thing is what you're doing on this plane to make it work as well. See, it's like you're both working. You can't just expect the universe to do everything, or you can't expect to do everything on your own without the help of the universe. You know, it's like it's this thing where you're both working in tandem. Lapis lazuli is what you got. Now it says royalty, transformation, and immortality. Okay. You see, love is immortal. When we part from this earth, what our soul takes is the love, and what we leave here with others is the love. It's not things, it's not our body, it's not our cars. What we take is the love, and what we leave here is the love that we gave or exchanged, or the love that we didn't exchange, okay? It says royalty. You see, the heart energy, heart chakra, love is the most royal expression, and a form of energy expression is love. And so that's what makes you royalty, is what I'm seeing here. And that's what you need to focus on. And that's what needs to transform the way you're looking at things. But let me just, I want to read what's on the card here. It says, regal in all forms, lapis lazuli was most prized and sought after in ancient Egypt. So you could have a connection to ancient Egypt, when it was believed to have powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love. I can't make this up. This deck has so many cards and crystals. I don't know all of them, of course, and all of the meanings. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to show it to you. Lapis lazuli, when it was believed to have powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity to love. So what's happening is that your heart capacity to love is being expanded, or you're being invited to work on expanding this energy. Lapis lazuli guides the soul and protects its journey from life to death. True wisdom comes from within, and lapis lazuli facilitates that by unearthing your core truths. So whatever is true, authentic, and genuine to who you are on a soul level is about to come out. It's about to come out. It's about to be revealed to you. Maybe quite unexpectedly so, and out of the blue. Maybe around the next full moon is what I'm seeing here. That will be revealed to you. True wisdom comes from within. Yeah, following your intuition. This stone appears when you are ready for spiritual transformation. So you are ready for spiritual transformation, and takes you to the depths of who you are, unveiling, seeing beyond the veil, exactly, maybe through a dream or a thought. I'm seeing dreams here with this epiphany coming to you through a dream, and it's going to shock you. You're going to wake up a different person, unveiling deeper awareness so that you can become the leader of your own life. The leader of your own life. Beautiful. Come to the edge. But this is a risk. This seems like a huge risk for you. Are you willing to take the risk for the rewards? Take the risk for the rewards. The number 36 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. I'm also seeing 369. You're being invited to take a leap of faith here, and allow this energy of gratitude to take place. Allow your heart to open. Set those intentions that you want for your life. Some of you will be getting a marriage proposal, and it may seem like a huge risk to you. Follow your heart. It says come to the edge, but what I want to add to that is just, if you want to be careful about one thing, is what expectations you are setting. Okay? Because most times people don't align with our expectations, because we're human. And so you could be setting yourself up for disappointment, and it could be something very simple that you've envisioned and that person is not delivering. And now, can we blame that person? No. Okay. Can we blame ourselves? Also no. But if you walk in at least knowing that there are no expectations when it comes to human beings, even our brain can stop functioning the way it used to function. Now I'm remembering when I used to watch TV, I was watching this medical series, and there was this wife and husband that they used to fight because he wouldn't do certain things, or he had changed radically, and she didn't know what was going on with him. And thank goodness she took him to the doctor, and they scanned his brain, and they found a tumor there. And so she had certain expectations for her husband, but physically he wasn't doing well. And now sometimes spiritually, psychologically, physically, and even, mentally, people are not doing well. And so we need to be careful about what we expect from other imperfect humans such as ourselves, because we also fall short to other people's expectations, right? And so, yes, take the risk, take the leap of faith, but also always knowing that things can change from any given time for whatever reason. That is very much beyond people's control, even the people you're dealing with, and it's not even their fault, okay? We have bee spirits. Sweet results await. The number 7. Yeah, due to your spiritual path, due to you taking responsibility for your own spiritual hygiene, for you working hard on gratitude and setting intentions and taking practical steps toward your intentions. Because you see, the only thing you can really control is yourself. And even so, we are surprised with things that come out of the blue that we have no control over within our own body, within our own mind, right? And so whatever you can take control of, that is what you can create, what you can achieve, will bring you sweet results. The intentions that you're setting here, after you are grateful in that gratitude journal, will bring sweet results. Because you're going to work hard toward them. I know you are, because I'm seeing it. Or this is telling you, if you work hard toward the intentions that you set, there are going to be sweet results coming from this. And so that's what I want you to share after, is what results you've been getting from the gratitude journal, setting intentions, and how you're feeling, what you're achieving in material terms, how your mind is doing, how your body is responding, how your psychic gifts are opening, how more connected are you to the universe. All these things I want you to also document daily. At the end of the day, today I feel like this, today I feel like that. I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. And I want to be able to achieve this, this, and that. Be that a physical goal, a spiritual goal, a mental goal, a psychological goal, emotional, relationship goal, whatever it is that you want to achieve, set the intentions. Rites of passage. Yeah, you're definitely in a transition phase right now, and you're ascending to a higher level, and it has to do with unblocking that heart chakra through the energy of gratitude. Now, this could also be a rite of passage through a wedding celebration, a marriage, or taking things to the next level, or accepting the challenge and taking that leap of faith, doing it with fear, and doing it anyway. Of course, these positive things, I'm not saying anything negative, but that's a rite of passage. You're being given a rite of passage right now. And we have Angel of Love. Again, that heart chakra energy that is surrounding you. Love is surrounding you, and you're being invited to open up your heart to love right now. There is something being worked around marriage, love for you, your heart energy, heart healing, here. And I'm also seeing a higher level soulmate connection here, that you are coming into union with, or you are in union with, or you are connected to. This person could end up being the father of your children. Maybe this is the father of your children. This person, I'm seeing a husband here. Maybe you're the husband. Maybe you're the one to soon become a husband or a father. Okay? Some of you are having a father or a husband or a brother or a son coming through from the higher realms, from the other dimensions here, telling you that they are always with you, and they are sending you a lot of love. For those of you who have lost someone, you could be connected to ancient Egypt again, coming through with Osiris. There's a lot about ancient Egypt here, a connection here. So it could be ancestry as well. But I'm seeing here an energy of either you are to become a father or a husband, or you're coming into union with someone who will be the father of your children and or husband. For others of you, you are having a son. If you are pregnant, possibly pregnant with a boy, or you're going to get pregnant with a boy, or you have a son who is with you right now, who loves you very much. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Save money. Don't hold on to grudges. Don't hold on to those things that keep you in lower vibrations, such as thinking of the things you don't have, or just shame or guilt or worry or anxiety. Don't hold on to those things, but save money. Just pay attention to your relationship with money. If you're holding too much of a tight grip on money, you may want to loosen things up a little bit. You may be needing to spend money on something to make more money. Like instead of spending, let's say $60, make those $60 grow through some form of investment. Saving is good, but investing is also an option you need to add. Okay. With this energy, the father, husband energy here, and the Four of Pentacles, I'm seeing you are either married to someone who won't let go of you, who is there for the long haul, or you're going to get married to a person who will not let go of you. Because there's a higher level connection here, High Priestess. And your intuition will know here. Maybe this potential partner is not being revealed to you yet, but this is the perfect marriage partner. Four of Wands, higher level soulmates, maybe twin flames for whoever subscribes to that concept. Okay? We have Venus in Aries. Someone here could have a Venus in Aries or the Sun in Capricorn. Could have Pisces in your chart. An Aries placement, a Capricorn placement, Cancer as well, I'm seeing. Yeah. Also Scorpio, I'm seeing the water signs, but there is a higher level soulmate here. And maybe your connection could threaten other people, but it seems like there could be a past life connection to this person through Egypt. In Egypt, and you're very highly spiritual connected to this person, and you know your connection is a sweet one, would be very sweet, or will be very sweet when you come together. The Star, wish fulfillment. Yes, this will be your wish fulfillment, very healing. The Star, okay, pile number 1 also got the 17 energy of the Star, so definitely you may have felt called to pile number 1. The number 17 could be relevant to you, the number 8 and the number 2. You could have Aquarius in your chart, doesn't have to be. But there is a higher level spiritual connection here that's going to be, or is a higher level commitment that is your wish fulfillment. The ultimate perfect partner for you, as perfect as it gets. Very sweet, very blissful, very dreamy, very ethereal connection, spiritual connection. Heart-based connection, loving connection, powerful connection, and a stable one as well. A stable one as well. Ten of Swords. But it's like you need to put away or put in the past a painful situation. There's an ending of a painful cycle here for you. An ending of a painful cycle with this Ten of Swords. What's going on with this Ten of Swords? I want to know more about this. Okay, so for those of you who separated from someone, you're going to get an apology. For those of you who went through a divorce or separation or going through it, there's someone new that you're connecting to who is very loving and taking action toward you, or you're wanting to take action toward, because there's a lot of love here and messages of love being exchanged, taking things to the next level, maybe after a painful ending. So for some of you, this is reconciliation. For others of you, this is something new. I'm seeing two groups here. Whichever way, whether you want to reconcile with someone, you're going to reconcile. If you don't want to reconcile with someone, you're going to have someone new coming in. But you need to be patient with your process right now. It may not be quite the time. There's divine timing here. There's something you need to do before you can move forward with this, or there's something someone needs to do before they can. So there's some patience involved here and delayed gratification. Now, for those of you reconciling, there's work needed to be done and being done within a marriage. That is going to take a lot of patience, because it has to do with you, or one of you or both of you, opening your heart chakra and being grateful for what you have. It could also be that this new connection coming in is taking time because either one or both of you are working on this energy of gratitude and opening your heart after some hurt or pain. A new beginning based on the truth. So Ace of Swords, pile number 1 also got Ace of Swords. So already very two connected energies. Pile 1 and 2 always seem to be connected mostly in most readings, not all though. But the truth being revealed to you. That epiphany energy is that Ace of Swords energy, the truth being revealed to you. An epiphany about your heart energy, your love life, your married life, your soon-to-be married life, your romantic love life. Here. The truth. You're seeing the truth, or you will see the truth of what's going on and how to get there or how to improve things. Okay? Or who this person is, who your higher level soulmate is being revealed to you. You're seeing the truth of who that is, and you're being invited to take action accordingly. Because this is your wish fulfillment with the star there. Star near the 4 of Wands, this is your soulmate. This is your higher level soulmate, let's put it that way, because we have soulmates, but this is your higher level soulmate. Okay? So there could be a message of love coming in for you, and you are being invited to forgive and love and send messages of love as well, and be patient with yourself. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming through very strongly here. You could have that in your chart very strongly. So, oh, and I'm also seeing Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here. So pile number 2. Oh, let me just go to your Astrodites here to see what other messages come through. So we got Moon in Aries. Aries energy is coming through strongly. Someone here could have their moon in Aries, you or the person you're dealing with. 10th house. Aries in the 10th house. You're being invited to, while you're feeling all of the feelings that you're feeling, to work on your career and your money right now. There needs to be action taken in that energy there, because it's going to help you with this whole situation. But also make sure you're working toward fulfilling your emotions and your feelings here and following what you're feeling deep down. Don't ignore how you feel, because that is your connection to your intuition. That's where your intuition is leading you. This is the work that you need to do on the physical plane. Yes, you need to work on your money, on your career, on your business, on your job, whatever that is. But you also need to pay attention to your feelings. Don't ignore your feelings. Don't be in denial of your feelings and work toward fulfilling what your intuition is telling you to fulfill. Pile number 2, now we're done with your reading. Let me know how that resonates in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all, and see you soon. Bye. Welcome, pile 3. This is your reading if you chose Malachite. The number 34 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. Malachite is this energy of abundance. A lot of abundance, okay? And this abundance is because you chose a spiritual path. This abundance is coming in because you've activated your heart chakra, or this is something you're in the process of doing. You've learned something about the bridge between, you know, the heart chakra really is that bridge between the ethereal and the earthly, right? So there are things we want to achieve on earth, But the way to achieve them is by co-creating with the higher realms, meaning there is important information we need to access here so we can bring it down. And the bridge is the heart space. If we have a blocked heart space, we can create so much if we stay in this energy down here and we don't open up to that energy. But if we open up to this energy through opening up our heart, then we can more effectively, whatever we imagine, whatever we can conceive in our, so-called imagination, which is actually our access to the higher realms through our crown chakra, we can then bring that down to the physical and make it happen. Okay? I'm feeling Pisces energy here. I do believe Pisces are powerful manifestors, and I'm going to explain why. Especially Pisces who have then our earth placements, okay? And I'll explain why. It's because, Pisces have the highest capacity of accessing the higher realms in their dreams, right? It's where their mind floats whenever we can't access a Pisces. It's because they are in the higher realms. They are in Neptune, right? Which is far, far away from, Earth, right? It's one of those far out planets there. And that's where they are. They're dreaming up things. They're coming up with things, and then if they're lucky enough to have like a Mars in Capricorn placement or a Venus in Capricorn or something in Taurus or in, let's say, in Virgo, then they're really able to manifest very, very successfully, because out of all the zodiac signs, Pisces has this capacity to really dream things up and bring them down. And then I would say the biggest difficulty for any Pisces who doesn't have important earth placements would be to ground those dreams and just keep them up here, in which case it would be, for those of you Pisces who struggle with this, okay, I'm speaking to Pisces very specifically, Pisces placements, where you dream things up a lot but you have trouble grounding this. You may need a partner who has heavy earth who can ground these things for you, help you ground these things. Or you may want to develop and surround yourself with people with a lot of earth placements who will help you get from here to here, okay? Just a special message here. But non-Pisces out there, if you're struggling with this right now, then this is a message for you. Whether you are Pisces or not, struggling with this or not, or maybe this is just, I'm talking about you, okay? But Malachite also has something to do with a clarity of thought and your emotions. So you're becoming very clear about what your emotions are, and your thoughts are becoming clearer here as well. You're using your intellect very well as well, and you're being able to integrate your thoughts and your intuition. So for those of you, now I'm seeing air signs in Scorpio specifically, the overthinkers of the zodiac, okay? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Scorpios out there, strongly. You could have Mercury in one of these signs, okay? Or you could just have your moon in one of these signs, or another important placement here. But you could be operating on overthinking right now, or you have been so far. But what's happening now for you is this energy where you are able to integrate your reasoning, your mental body, with your spiritual body, with your soul, with your feelings and your emotions, and you're pairing these up, and this is called following your intuition. So it's like not allowing the mind to get in the way of you following what something or someone makes you feel, okay? You're no longer in denial of how you feel, and you are now learning to use how you feel to guide you, and that is following your intuition. So this is the energy you're in, or coming into, or you need to come into, okay? Take what resonates in your specific situation. Everyone's going to be different here. Because, overthinking can really make you feel like you're starting to lose it. But now you're going to see the difference between this unproductive ruminating and actually taking the time to apply logic that can help you make sense of what you know. But, reasoning with clarity means the right use of your intellect as you consider, of course, all the evidence you have, but also while tapping into how you feel about what you think. It's almost like it's almost like, you know, when you don't just believe whatever someone says to you, don't just believe what your mind says to you. See how you feel about that as well, okay? Because one thing is ego, one thing is your intuition. Your intuition will show you how you feel about something, and you can't ignore that inkling. But then your mind will go in and block it with ego, okay? So there's something about you learning the difference between the two and learning how to follow your intuition. And if you've been in denial and in your intuition, you're going to catch yourself in that denial. So you can change that. Yeah, we have ether. The number 11 could be relevant to you. The seamless unspeakable. It's almost like, exactly, it's that energy of feeling rather than words or something that's being said to you that you're meant to believe, or something that you're thinking that you're meant to believe. It's almost like it's the in-between the lines that you are now learning to access. The in-between the lines, the unspoken, that energy that lies there that you're learning to feel and access here. Okay? It's that void, that blank space that seems to be filled with nothing, but it's the same thing as us saying, okay, do you believe in air? Yes. Why if you can't see it? Oh, but it's here because I've learned. Yeah, but you can't see it, right? But it's there, but you can't see it. And so it's the same thing as anything you can't see, you're gonna have to navigate through it without seeing it, with just feeling it, right? And so this is energy. This is energy. And because of this, you're becoming limitless. You are extrapolating your limits. You are transcending those limits that you had placed for yourself before, the limits within the mind, okay? Even the limits within your emotions, you're seeing beyond the mind and your emotions. And you're tapping more into your feelings than your emotions. These are two different things. Feelings and emotions. Of course, your feelings can trigger emotions, but they're different things. And so you're tapping into how you feel about something, rather than the emotion it triggers or the thoughts it triggers. Because you see, the thoughts and the emotions could be ego-based. But now what you're tapping into is something ethereal. It's the feeling that lies in between one thing and another. It's the unspoken. It's like, you know, I just remembered from my acting days. I don't know how to say this thing in English because I didn't act in English for the most part. It was in Portuguese, but in between the lines, there's this energy. There is this feeling that then translates through your eyes. How do you feel about this? And then you show it in your eyes, or you show it in a gesture. It's the unspoken in between the lines that an actor has to say that conveys an energetic message, if you will, and that carries the actor's delivery throughout, that even could say something different than the words that actor is saying. So this is the energy that you're tapping into, or being invited to tap into. And this is the very thing that will make you limitless and understand how limitless you are. And sometimes it's a paradox, because sometimes you think one thing but you're feeling another. What should you follow? What is true? Your feelings are true, always. Okay? And because of this, endless possibilities are opening up for you. And it's also a time for you to discern and make a choice about what you want to keep in your life and what you want to let go of. How do you feel about this? It's the same Marie Kondo exercise in the book about decluttering. I don't know the name of the book. I don't remember it right now. Okay, Mercury retrograde brain, never mind. It's in the description box if you want to. But it's something about holding on to an item. This is about physical decluttering in your home, okay? Like a clothing item. Does this bring you joy? Yes, keep it. No, toss it out. Are you unsure? Put it in the box where you're unsure, and you'll get back to that later. Okay? Same thing you need to do with everyone, everything, every area of your life right now. That's what you're being invited to do. And there is this space of no distraction. You need to move away from distractions right now. You could be very distracted, a lot of chaos going on for you, but the illuminated space is that space of no distraction here. And in that space of non-distraction, You need to find a bubble to be able to do this. That's where the pure potential beyond the threshold will be revealed to you. It's in the silence, in meditation, okay? Where you move out of time for a few minutes at a time, right? It's being centered and present beyond the hustle and bustle, beyond the mind and beyond the outside world, beyond all the requests, impositions around you that people place on you. Even if it's people just wanting your attention, okay? Maybe there's someone who always craves your attention, always seeks your attention. It's because there's something they're not doing for themselves. And, you know, in this bubble is where all dreams are birthed, and that's the light that comes in. And there could be an element of fear here for you, maybe something you don't want to see. But I'm seeing womb energy now, so I'm seeing you maybe wanting to watch pile number 1. But you're in this in-between at the same time where you're about to have a new beginning in your life and you really need some time away from external stimuli, so to speak, so you can think without other people placing thoughts into your mind that are not your own. Because when people seek our attention way too much and we give our attention way too much, we no longer know who we are or what we want, because we end up wanting what other more stubborn people around us want. And so it's like you need to remove yourself from that energy, because there's something here that wants to be seeded, that you need to seed, that you want to seed, but you need your own space right now. We have Azure, so I'm seeing Côte d'Azur in France. Again, I always see it when I see Azure here. Azure, okay? It says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Yeah, divine timing is at play right now. And if things are not happening as fast as you want them to happen, it's because you need to step into that space in between the words, in between the actions, and step into how does this make you feel? How does that make you feel? How does that person make you feel? How does the other person make you feel? And that's where you find your place, because it's where you feel better. Okay? And this needs time. This takes time. So if you're trying to force something to happen faster, then you're not basking in the opportunity of the moment. Okay, so this pick-a-card has turned into something way more powerful than I had ever anticipated or expected. But this is the beauty of, you know, channeling and working with spirit. So pile 1 and pile 2 got assignments. Of course, this is obviously, and it goes without saying, not mandatory. I could, you know, I don't have that power, nor would I want to. But anyway, I'm digressing here. If you want to, let's do an exercise together, okay? And so I want you to take a person, a circumstance, a place, a thing, a situation, if you will, whatever it is you want. And I want you to journal about things. Well, if you want to do one journal entry about this, you can do 1, you can do 2, you can do 3. I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to analyze and process, but I will make a series of videos on these things. I'm going to read these things out loud, and we're going to share this so other people can be inspired by it, grow from it. We're going to figure out how we're going to do this. But right now, if you want to embark on this is an interesting series I'm about to start here. And it's starting with this pick a card. What I want you guys to analyze in journal entries or a journal entry, it doesn't matter, but I feel this is going to open way for several journal entries, is I want you guys to write down every day about every person, thing, situation. I want you to write down what that person said to you that day. Let's start with the person, okay? We're going to start with the person. What that person said to you that day, what that person did. And then I want you to write down how that made you feel. Same thing. You have an object. Okay? What is the color of the object? What does the object do for you? Right? And how it makes you feel. A job. Okay? What is said at the job? What actions are taken at the job? How does that make you feel? Your house. How you feel in your house. Okay? What does the house do for you? What do you see that the house represents for you, but how does it make you feel? Okay? And so on and so forth. About, even could be a circumstance you're in right now. Okay? Just do this exercise, and if you want to share it with me via email, we can then work on this. And it's actually an exercise of tapping into your intuition, because you will notice when you write down your feelings, you're actually, that is your intuition right there. So if you're having any doubts between what is ego and what is intuition, you can even write down two things. You can write down what is said, what is done, so what is spoken, what actions are taken by someone or whatever. And then you can write down how you feel about something and how you think about something. How you feel about something is your intuition. How you think about something is normally your ego. Okay? So it will be interesting exploring this. Of course, I'm not the know-it-all, okay? I'm also learning. I'm still on a spiritual journey myself. And so if you want to embark in this with me, great, let's do this. I may only have time for 2 or 3 at a time, okay, within my own timing. But let's do this, okay? This is going to be very interesting to explore, and I do believe this is a next level for the channel and for anyone here seeking spiritual growth and healing. So, wow, I love this. Okay, so we got get some exercise. Okay, that is very direct, so you may need to get some exercise here. Oh, I see. I see what the connection to exercise here is. It's because it's going to get you more in touch with your body and in how your body responds to certain people, places, circumstances, and situations. It's going to activate something within your body that's going to help you feel and access your feelings easier. So somehow the connection to exercising is going to connect you to your feelings and to identify how something or someone makes you feel. And it says, as your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways, especially when it comes to identifying what is intuition and what is ego. Okay, so we have the castle for the archetype. The number 43 could be relevant to you. Thank you for anyone who assisted me in calling my attention to me reading wrong the Roman numbers in a previous reading, because now I really clicked and remembered about Roman numbers. So if you know about Roman numbers, let me know if that is the 43. I do believe it is. So what this is telling me is that following your intuition is actually going to create your stability. Following your intuition is the path toward your castle. Toward your intuition is that veil that protects you. Your feelings are trying to protect you, are trying to show you a way. Your feelings are your power. Your intuition is your power. Your intuition is your throne. Your intuition is your castle. Your intuition is the path toward all of the abundance and the prosperity that you seek. The number 7 could be relevant again. We have angel number 77. So your true wealth is in your spiritual path right now. That is where you're going to make the most growth right now, or where you're going to grow the most right now. This is king and queen energy here. So you are on a very high level spiritually, on a spiritual path, definitely. There's something here about you and your family dynamics within your home that you need to assess through your feelings to learn how to navigate through them. There could be some long-standing family dynamics that you're not happy about, or that you feel that need some tweaking here. And it's in the in-between, that energy that you feel that's there, but you can't quite put your finger on it because there's no proof or evidence through words or actions or things. But there's something about that dynamic that doesn't sit well with you, and in order to make the changes you need to make within the dynamic, you need to connect to your intuition, to give it space, to give it expression, to recognize where you may have been in denial with this as to what needs to be done. Okay. I'm seeing someone here feeling a depression here, and it could be because of something going on in your home. Yeah, square, that's challenging you, that's creating tension, that is actually stalling everyone's growth. Sorry, it's the sounding of an alarm here, and it's your intuition almost screaming at you, showing you by many means here what's going on. But it's like you keep denying it, because you're in your mind rather than in your feelings. Or you're paying more attention to what is said and done rather than the underlying energy. This is all about the underlying energy that is pressuring you. You're frustrated. It's something you can't prove, but it's there. And it's actually hurting you. And you need to work it out. And the way to work it out is to access how you're feeling about it truly, and not denying your feelings, and seeing that as guidance, because it's your intuition guiding you away from your struggles, away from this tension, away from this pressure, away from these frustrations that are hurting you. Because if you're not feeling good, if you're depressed, it's because there's something in your immediate environment that's actually hurting you. You're not addressing, because you're not allowing your feelings to guide you, your intuition to guide you. And it could be that the ego is stepping in and saying, no, this is how things are done, so I don't understand. I'm doing all the right things, and but there's something there that you're not addressing. It's taking a toll on you. And you're becoming aware of this, or you're being invited to become aware of what that is, because it has to do with the foundation that you built here. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart. You're becoming more connected to your intuition, more aware of your feelings, more aware of how something in a dynamic or in a place is affecting you on a spiritual level, and how it may be affecting you on a psychological level as well. The number 3 may be significant to you. Now we got the golden healer. Yeah, this is a very healing stone. It's a very healing crystal. It says abundance and expansion in golden rays. Abundance and expansion. Okay, your abundance and your expansion depends on you following your intuition. And it says universal life force flows strongly with the golden healer. With an exceedingly high vibration, golden healer carries bioscular waves, an abundant form of power that increases in spatial mass. This potent energy can expand awareness across multiple dimensions, transforming your vibration all the way down to the cells of your body. Connected to the solar plexus, this stone allows the highest form of healing for your identity and self-worth. So your self-confidence and your self-worth has taken a hit here. You may have not even realized this has something to do with your immediate surroundings. And it could be even from your parents as well. And it could be that you're either reliving some part of this in your present life with someone else, releasing ancestral trauma that may have affected you and been passed down through your family lineage. So you are being invited to heal that ancestral trauma. Maybe you lived in a really nice house with your parents, but there was something about the dynamic that was very heavy, very hurtful, and you're becoming aware of the trauma and how this could be playing out in some way in your present life, or what was not solved in terms of the energy there, the trauma. And the golden healer is going to help you heal so that you open up to the abundance that is meant for you by way of healing your identity, healing your self-worth, and healing, and in turn feeling more self-confident. This is like cellular healing, quantum healing. It's going to expand your awareness of what's going on with you and what you need to work on. And again, it goes down to how you feel. Maybe you've learned to shut down your feelings because of something hurtful that happened in your childhood, and you shut down your feelings. They weren't important to your parents, possibly, or to one of your parents. Your feelings weren't considered or taken into consideration, and because of that, you felt that you learned this was something you had to shut down, but you're being invited to turn them on again. Because in shutting down your feelings, you shut down your intuition. And what this is saying is you could expand so much further. You could experience so much more abundance if only you allowed your feelings and your intuition to express themselves again. You could have a sun in Leo, or you could just have Leo in your chart, or a child who is a Leo. This could be silent energy in your chart, this Leo energy. It could be like a midheaven or a north node. It could be something that you need to work on, this Leo energy, or that you really want to achieve, but something about trauma is holding you back and you need to work on it. So get a golden healer, it's going to help you. But this is also saying this is something you're working on. So this healing, this abundance, and this expansion is coming. It's coming to your awareness, at least, that you need to work on this. This reading is making you aware of this, most probably. And we have the number 32, here and now. Analyzing all of this, analyzing your present circumstances, analyzing your surroundings, right here, right now, analyzing your past, is what's going to propel you successfully into the future with that 32 there. Is what's going to bring about the change that you need. It's something about you analyzing your surroundings and how they make you feel. Analyzing your past and how that made you feel. And in that in-between, you're going to find it's like the solution to your predicament, to your current predicament, and the change you need, because you need some form of change here. Number 56 and the number 11, Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. You need to analyze how you feel about people, places, circumstances, and situations. So you need to know what you move along with, what you let go of, so that you can make your dreams real, and you can untangle yourself from the spider web that has been woven around you. Maybe someone very toxic in your past who created a spider web within your mind that is difficult to untangle from. Or there could be, or both, there could be someone in your current energy who has created a spider web around you that you are now learning to untangle yourself from, and learning even to identify that it is what it is, or what it is. Blue. Communication and inner truth. What you are being invited to access and what you are actually accessing is your inner truth. You're becoming very aware of what truly is meant for you, what you truly feel about a situation, about a person, about circumstances. You're accessing your true feelings, your true inner knowing, your true intuition. Because your feelings are your inner truth, and they're communicating something very important to you about what you need to heal, what you need to surround yourself of, what you need to let go of, to be successful in your life, whatever success means to you. Okay? We have the thinking woman. So you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your charts, or Scorpio. There's something here or someone here that thinks a lot about you, or you think a lot about someone or something. I am seeing you could read a lot, research a lot. Seeing a lot of mental energy here. Yeah, you do. It's like you switched off, your intuition was switched off because it had nowhere to express itself, and you turned to the mind, learning, researching, thinking, overthinking, and you disconnected from your heart space. And now you're having to go back to reconnecting to your intuition, bringing it back, and reconnecting to your heart space. It's time. You could be connected to Serapis Bay, the moon. Yeah, your subconscious is gaining expression now. Your subconscious is expressing itself through your feelings, the moon energy. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. We have the number 18 here, or the number 9. Could be relevant to you. And you just want peace, but you feel stuck in a stalemate because you don't know what to do. It's your feelings versus your mind. It's your feelings, it's your intuition versus your ego that are battling out, and it's like keeping you in a stalemate. But the stalemate is there to help you figure things out. To figure out what is interference, what is your mind overthinking, that ego energy keeping you stuck, and what is your feelings. What is the devil in the mind, and how do you feel? How has the past influenced how you feel? How has the past influenced how you overthink these days? 7 of Wands. How has your past made you defensive? How has your past made you keep you stuck? How are your present circumstances keeping you stuck and defensive toward living the highest expression of your soul? 5 of Fire, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. How is your past, how is your subconscious, how is overthinking keeping you in constant struggle, strife, conflict, challenge, competition, frustration, tension, pressure? Again, the family energy, generational trauma, your current family, your family in the past. How did they influence your struggles, your current struggles? How did they influence? How are they currently influencing? Your past family, your present family, whoever this is. You know who this is. You know. And how can you move forward using your intuition? And how your intuition is guiding you to move forward, to motivate you. Because it's your heart waking up. You allowing your feelings to express themselves is allowing your heart to wake up, which in turn will make you feel more passionate about life again. And it's that passion about life that it's going to bring you back to the very stability you so fear losing. What do you need? Where do you need to go? What do you need to say? What do you need to communicate? To whom? Your ships are coming in. You're planning for the right time. Get ready because your ships are about to come in. Get ready to take action. Okay? Is what this is saying. Ask your dice for more information. Okay, we have the 9th house, Libra, and Venus. So you could have Libra or Taurus in your chart. You could be... Libra in the 9th house is asking you to explore your relationships in depth. On a very spiritual level. Again, that in-between in your relationships. And how it makes you feel. Does it help you expand? Does it make you feel loved? Or does it keep you stuck and unable to see the future, to build on a future, to have things really grow to the point where they could grow? Okay? You could have Venus in Libra, Libra in the 9th house, Venus in the 9th house. It doesn't matter. Maybe you don't have any of these placements. The issue here is analyze how your relationships are helping you expand or how they keep you stuck. Are you getting the love you want? or are you stuck? Is that relationship that you're in helping you attracting abundance, or is abundance stagnant right now because of that relationship dynamic? Is the relationship helping you expand, or is it making you defensive toward your own expansion? Is it making you feel stuck, or is it aiding you in making progress toward your blessings? Because you're in this waiting limbo energy here, and you're being invited away from it, out of it. There's a way out of it. Okay? Pile number 3, those were your messages meant for you. Very, very interesting reading. I hope you all see this reading today. It was very enlightening, very, very different, but very, very good in a very positive way. This one today. It really made me really happy. I'm seeing some progress here with our spiritual growth, and and healing, which is what the channel is for. So yeah, bless you all, and I hope this was helpful. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate at all, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Bless you all, and see you soon. Bye.